Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. And for my Grue Rume Show today, I'm very happy to bring my guest on. He's from the hit series called Cobra Kai, and I'm talking about Gianni DeCenzo. I am Rocco Cross, as you could tell. I am the host at Stutters, and I am the host of the Grue Rume Show. And my interview with G Gianni will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Room, and as always, welcome to my nightmare. So stay tuned, and it should be a kicking show. Hey, all right, buddy. Welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's awesome. I'm a little scared of your Chucky collection back there. I don't know. Have you checked it? Is it? It's not alive.
No, no, he's
Okay.
plastic. Like he don't come to life. I double checked it before I put him in my room.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I've actually never seen any of the Chucky movies. That's the one that I have refused to explore.
Oh wait,
They scare
really?
me. Yeah, I heard about it when I was a little kid, and I think it was ingrained in my brain that I'm just not gonna watch it. I don't know if it would scare me now. Probably not. He's kind of a funny guy. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, he always makes his little jokes and
Yeah,
drops a
yeah.
bunch of f bombs and
Yeah, but that would scare me if he's making jokes while he's murdering me. Dude, I would feel a fool. I would feel silly
well,
getting murdered like that. I
well
don't know.
he,
Okay,
he's
yeah,
like the
sorry.
the he's like the doll version of Freddy. Freddy makes jokes while he's killing you. So
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. I avoid horror altogether. Doesn't sit well with me. I don't like
okay.
it. I don't
Well,
know.
well, try not to look at Chucky then. Like,
Yeah, I'll just do I'll just do this with half of my screen. Yeah, it'll be fine.
okay. So, the first thing I wanted to ask you, typical question I usually start out with
Yeah.
is like what drew you to want to act? Like when did your passion start for it?
So my parents actually met in an acting class, and then my dad proposed. I tell this story all the time. My dad proposed in that acting class during like a scene they were practicing. And so acting has kind of always been in the background of my family. And then when I was 8 years old, I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to try that now. Yeah, mom, pops, you did your thing. I want to try it now. And so my parents were, they were a little like, oh, okay, if you're sure, all right. Uh, that's what my parents sound like, exactly like that. And so my mom got me in my best little button up at 8 years old. We took pictures of me just like kind of like posing, like, hello,
There you
in my
go.
backyard. And yeah, we sent that out. We did some short films, a lot of free stuff, a lot of free short films, which is like for anybody starting out, that's a great way to build your resume. Student films and short
Mhm.
films, just for experience. It's great. And they're a lot of fun to work with because it's very much like, indie style film crews. I love filming like that. You just
Oh,
like
okay.
gotta go get the shot. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. And then I'm 22 now, so it's yeah, I clearly still like it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's good because you like doing both. You like doing the mainstream stuff and the
Mhm.
local films.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fun getting to do more local kind of smaller productions because it really is kind of it's like a family. Although here on Cobra Kai, I would say for better or for worse, we are a family,
Oh,
especially after
definitely.
working with each other, yeah, for like 6 years. You either grow to like them or you want to, fight them all, which we do that, but it's,
You you
for
do
the
fight a
show.
lot.
Yeah, but it's for the show. I promise we're not actually beating each other up. It's great.
So no one has like their own private room that they don't want to deal with anybody. No, I'm joking.
Uh, no. I mean, we all have our trailers. I do take
Oh
a
yeah,
nap. I do sometimes take a nap in between filming, especially after like a fight scene. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I'm tired, man. But Yeah, no, we all get along pretty well, I say,
Oh,
when we're not
good,
beating each
good.
other up. Yeah.
Well, I saw like you actually knew how to do martial arts even before you started the film. Um, oh, wait, what's it called? The
Oh,
the form you do.
Krav Maga, is it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was trying to find a way to say it without screwing it up.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm screwing it up. I don't know. But yeah, I did Krav Maga for a few years before we started season 1. Back in, when was it? 2016, 2015? One of
Hmm.
those years?
It was one of those years.
Um one of them somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, and it prepared me a little bit because Krav Maga is like it's an Israeli sort of fighting technique that they would
Oh
use in the
wow.
military. Yeah, it's like super violent though. Like it's not so much spin hook kicks and these big fancy kicks. It's like you're gouging someone's eyes out and then kicking them in the groin and running away. And so it was like it helped me a little bit, but some of the stuff they have us do on the show, I was not prepared for, and I'm still not prepared for. We don't do any weapons demonstrations in Krav Maga, and I had to do that for season 4 of the
Hmm.
show. My commas, the little psi things. It was
Yes.
intense, but a lot of fun. But I was not ready. For 3 months, I trained for that. It was crazy.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every single day, I was just like flipping sticks with little knives at the end of them. It was very dangerous, but they were fake. But they had some sharp edges. It was fun. It was great.
Well, I'm sure you're really, really good at using them now, right?
You know, yeah. If someone wants like a little off the top, I can give them a
Exactly,
nice
yeah.
haircut, or I could, mow the lawn very tiny, like, just. I don't know. I don't know how useful it is in everyday life, but yeah, I guess I'm okay.
After Hulk broke 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 your arm on the show, you could have been the one who shaved his head,
Dude, I wanted to so badly. Are you kidding me? Breaking my comma arm? I want to give
right?
him a little. No, but we're friends now, so I guess I won't be doing that. But
Exactly.
that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna
Yeah. See,
start
yeah.
keeping that in the back of my head. That season 6, that's what's happening. Guaranteed. 1000%.
Exactly. So, um, the show actually started out as a YouTube red show, and it got so big from that
Mhm.
Netflix wound up picking up the show. Like
Yeah.
when did you first know how big this show was, like getting recognized on the street or something?
Dude, I had no idea, man. When I first auditioned for it, I was like, "Oh, it's the Karate Kid 30 years later. That's gonna be awesome, you know?" But I had no idea it was gonna be this big. It was a really crazy switch going from YouTube to Netflix. We filmed season 3, uh, with the plan that it would go to YouTube,
Hmm.
but it like as we were in a hiatus, they like said, "Oh, we're dropping all YouTube originals," and so we had an entire third season, but no place to show it. But
Oh my
Netflix,
God.
luckily, they saw what we were doing and they liked it, so they were like, "All right, well, let's put it on Netflix." And yeah, man, the rest is history. It's been insane. It's been awesome. But yeah, I had no idea that it was going to be this big. And yeah, we'll see what season 6 is going to be like. It's going to be interesting.
I know
Finishing it off.
exactly. I
Yeah.
I know it's probably sad too, right? Because like this is it now. Like you're not going to
Yeah.
be playing that character anymore.
Yeah, it's very bittersweet, because you don't want something to go on past its expiration date. You always want
True.
to leave them wanting more, but at the same time, we want more. We want to keep making the show. We love making it just as much as people love watching it. So it is very bittersweet, but yeah, I think it's what's gotta happen. Sadly,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't make me cry, man.
Okay.
It'll be fine. We'll be great.
Hey, all the fans, I'm sure you read like a lot of message
Mhm.
boards and all that stuff. And a lot of fans are saying like for season 6, they would like to see Hilary Swank come in it because she had a connection to that world.
Yeah.
And hey, you never know.
Dude, honestly, I never know what's going on. Like, I don't know until I get the script like a few weeks in advance, and they got us at the edge of our seats. I remember when we were reading season 4, they didn't tell us who was gonna win the tournament
Get out.
until we got the script. Yeah, so we were all like, "Oh my God, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?" And they were like, "You'll never know." So yeah, dude, I honestly have no idea as we're going. It's always a surprise.
Oh yeah. Look,
Yeah.
that all Valley tournament, like they made that look so real. Like for fans to watching it, it felt like you were watching like a real
Yeah.
tournament. And did did that feel the same way, like actually being on set for that?
Yeah. Dude, 1,000%. It was 2 weeks that we spent filming the tournament, and
Hmm.
it was a lot. It was very nerve-wracking. You know, we had a lot of different fight stuff that we were training. I had my weapons demonstration that I had to
Yeah.
do. Luckily, I only had to do it twice. I only did 2 takes, and they were both perfect. Trust me. Um, but yeah, it felt like a tournament because like I said, we didn't know for the longest time who was actually going to
Hmm.
win. So that's kind of like a tournament in a way. Uh and yeah, it was a lot of fun, but it's the only karate tournament I want to be in. I don't know if I could handle a real tournament. Like the fake one was already hard enough. And we did a lot of standing around because in the background, we're there waiting, and so we kind of stood in the same spot for 2 weeks straight. And
Oh wow.
yeah, 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 because you got to keep the continuity. And so
That's true. That's true.
yeah, I stood the most I ever did in my entire life. I'm still recovering, man, but it's great. I love it.
And like the show had some like really cool guest stars too. Like you had Dee Snyder from Twisted Sister and
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood. And
Underwood. Yeah.
did you get a chance to like interact with any of them?
I actually, yes, I got to. It's really stupid. Me, Jacob, who plays Hawk, and Shola, who
Hmm.
plays Miguel,
Hmm.
we got together with Carrie Underwood, and we asked her if we could take a picture of us carrying Carrie Underwood. It's so stupid.
That is
So
brilliant. That's brilliant. I
yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, it's brilliant. Yeah. And so Jacob and Sholo hold Carrie Underwood, and I'm holding the wood that Carrie Underwood's under. So yeah, that's what we did on the show. This is a very serious production. This is a Netflix production, multi-million dollar production. No. Yeah, it was a really strange day. I didn't think I would be doing that day, but it was great.
Hey, if anyone asks you, you could always say like I actually was holding wood for Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, it was great. I have you seen that picture?
No, I
It's
haven't.
Go look it up, man. It's so stupid. And she
Okay.
was such a good sport too. She was great. Yeah, I don't know how I would respond if someone asked to pick me up, you know?
You'd be like, all right, have you done this before? Are you used to
Yeah,
picking people up?
yeah.
I'm gonna take a chance.
Yeah, it's like, I'm already here. Sure, why not, man? Okay. Yeah, no, she was a really good sport.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And so how similar are you to your role? Like, I mean, because on the
Yeah.
show, he likes like video games and comic books and all that stuff. And are you similar in any way? Are you like a big gamer and comic book guy and anime and all that stuff?
Yeah. I think I'm more similar to Dimitri than I'd like to admit. You know, I don't know. He's a cool dude, but he's interesting. Yeah, I would say I am pretty similar to Dimitri. I'm not as sarcastic and I don't get beaten up nearly as often as he does. Knock on wood somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, but yeah, I did base a lot of him on myself, and it is really cool getting to play a character for so many years because you get to figure out and discover new things about them. And so as I went on, I was like, oh damn, this guy really is a lot like me. Okay. And yeah, as we reveal new pieces of my character, yeah, I am pretty similar to him. It is
Nice.
scary. We all are pretty nerdy, I would say. Jacob and Sholo will play Magic the Gathering. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like a
definitely.
for people that don't know, it's a little card game with spells and wizards and stuff. It's super cool, but super nerdy and expensive. And they'll watch anime. Right now, they're watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh,
Jujutsu
I don't, I
Kaisen.
don't, I don't know if I heard of that one.
It's like I don't really know how to explain it. They have magical powers, and
Oh,
there's a
okay.
there's a guy with a blindfold, and he's super cool. He doesn't need to see. I haven't watched a whole lot. I saw the first episode. They're trying to get me to watch more, and I might
Nice.
maybe. Um, yeah. So we're definitely in the nerd culture. I would say it's not just me, but yeah, pretty similar to say.
Oh, no, that's great. Like I live in Philly, and they actually have like these little. I never knew. Like I used to go to this comic book shop in Philly all the time, and
Yeah.
I never knew that they had a hidden basement for card games and Magic the Gathering. It's like a little hidden like
Oh,
room, and
whoa. Dude, that's
and
like
you
the
wouldn't
Fight Club
know.
of Magic. That is so cool.
It's,
Damn.
it
And
was
you just
it's
broke the
crazy.
number one rule, man. You just spoke about it.
Yeah,
Dude, they're
sure.
coming for you. They're gonna cast what is it, Path to Exile on you. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure like if they're in the middle playing a game and like you and Jacob and Shola would show up, they probably would all pass
Yeah.
out and be like, "Oh my god!"
We're here to play, baby. Dude, no, Jacob's really good at Magic. Not as good as me, but it's whatever. No, he is pretty good. He taught all of us how to play.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah. It's a hard game, man. He says it's like harder than chess. I don't know.
Wait,
I
really?
don't know. Yeah, well, just
Chess
because
is
there's
pretty
so many
hard.
dude, chess is right. I've been trying to get better at chess. I don't know. I'm not very good at it. But yeah, I don't know. It is a lot of fun. I like it. But that's cool. I want to go find a basement to play Magic in.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, like I was going to that shop for like a year, and I found out like after a year of going there, they were like, "Oh, you ever played Magic the Gathering?" I'm like, "Yeah, I dabbled with it." They're like, "Oh, we have a thing in the basement, so you should stop by." I'm like, "Oh."
Dude, that was the introduction. You're in now. You're a part of their secret society. You need to like get like a bunch of cloaks or something.
I know, right?
That would be kind
Exactly.
of cool, man. With like a passcode. Ooh.
Right?
All right.
Yes.
All right. I'm making that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm stealing it.
Do you like going to Comic Cons and stuff? Because that's all about that too, like dressing up and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah. No, I haven't been able to dress up to one.
Well, yeah,
But
because
I
you're
do
always the
love going.
star.
Yeah. Thanks, man. No, we have one coming up in Georgia, in February. So stop by, come check it out. But yeah, no, I love going to them. I recently went to my first Comic Con as like just a fan going.
Hmm.
Like I didn't have to work for the first time. Uh, it was great. It was a what is it, Creator Con something? It was something
Oh,
in
okay.
LA. And it was just like, oh no, Design Con. That's what it's called. And it's just a bunch of designers and artists that come together to like show off and sell like their art. It was really cool. I spent a lot of money that day.
I'm
Um,
sure.
yeah, but anytime that I'm working at a convention, I'll try to take like a lunch break to kind of scope around and see what I can buy and what kind of trouble I can get into.
Right.
I don't know. They are a lot of fun. And then I there's actually Frankensons. It's over in LA, in the LA area.
No.
Um, dude, it's really cool. You gotta check it out.
Oh, all right.
It's like a convention year round. It's just
Really?
yeah, it's always open. They have everything like a convention would, except for guest appearances. They don't do
Yeah.
those. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to appear at Frankensons, trust me, but yeah, no, it's really cool. Check it out. It's open year round. It's
Oh
really
my
cool.
god, that's the first time I ever heard of something like that. I
Dude,
definitely want to see that.
if you're ever in California or in LA area, dude, check it out.
Okay, nice. And like, and are you a big video game guy too? Like, are you playing any video games or?
Does Minecraft count? I like
Of
that
course,
one.
it's a
Okay,
game.
cool. I'm very good at Minecraft. Uh, that's about it though. I'm not really good at any shooting games or like I can't do Fortnite or anything like that. Um, what other games? I like Hitman and Grand Theft Auto. I'm
Yes,
really excited
yes,
for GTA
that's a good
6.
game.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait for GTA 6. That one's gonna be
Oh my
insane.
god, yeah, that looks so good.
It's taken what, like 10 years to come out? Is it coming out this year? Do you know?
I think so. I because I remember seeing the trailer and I got all happy. I thought it was coming soon, and then they're like,
Yeah.
"No, you still have to wait."
Yeah. Oh my God. I remember when they had like all of the different hacker leaks and stuff like that. It like set them back
Yeah,
like a year or something. Dude,
I know.
I'm so excited for it. And it takes place in Florida, right? Or like it's like themed after Florida.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
yeah. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, me too. That's yeah, I think it's gonna be expensive though. I don't know how
Yeah,
much they're charging.
because there's like so many people that want to play that game, so they're probably
Oh
going to
yeah.
jack the price like all the way up.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll pay it though. Sure, why not?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yes.
It's only gonna be one GTA 6, right? I don't know.
And I was like reading like you actually draw too, right? Like you're
Yeah, I try. I'm decent at it.
okay.
I eventually want to create my own comic books,
Oh, that's
or
awesome.
graphic novels. Yeah, I'll try my best. So so I can draw just well enough that I can get like the point across of what I want my characters to look like and
Hmm.
what I want to eventually make. Yeah, so I like to draw. I've been sewing for a while too.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, I like to make my brother's Halloween costume.
Oh,
It's been
sweet.
about 3 years in a row now. It's great. I spend months making it just so he can wear it for one day. But he loves them. He does, I think. Anthony, you better love my costumes. That's my brother. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun to be able to create things. So I like to sew. I've recently gotten into knitting, which I
Wow.
think is a lot easier than crochet, but there's a
Okay.
lot of debate over that, a lot of back and forth. It's a weird, a small community, but they fight like hell. You know?
Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. It's like, no, knitting's better. No, crochet's better. No, you're
Oh.
stupid. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. The art community is insane.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
And are you a big fan of Halloween? Like you make stuff
Oh
for
yeah.
your brother? Like you ever make your own costumes and all that?
No, I've only ever had time to make my brother's costume.
Okay.
I love making it for him. And Halloween is my favorite. So yeah, I'll
Mine too.
spend.
I'm sure you could tell.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I see it. It still scares me. Um, yeah, I love making his costume, and then by the time I'm done, it's already Halloween. I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta throw something together for myself. I don't have anything, and so I just like, oh, I'm a bloody man. I died.
Yeah.
Something real lazy. I don't know. But yeah, I would say that is my favorite holiday. Second favorite, Christmas, maybe,
Okay. Okay.
or Thanksgiving, just because of the food.
Oh my God, the food is so good, isn't it?
Oh, I destroy the dessert table. Don't even get me started.
I mean,
Dude.
it's like the one holiday where you don't care how much
Yeah.
challenge you put on, and
Yeah.
you just go, you just dive in it, like all the side dishes and the pies, and oh my God, yeah,
Dude. My mom makes candy yams. It's just like, yams with brown sugar and marshmallows on it. I don't normally eat yams. Like that's not something I sit down and eat, but on, Thanksgiving I can't help it. I'm
yes.
there, man.
D- Does she put like the
Yep.
marshmallows on the top and of the
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, golden brown. Dude, sometimes I just pick the marshmallows off. That's not even a meal, man. It's just candy. But it's
yeah.
great. Yeah, like you said, it's the one time a year you can like not worry about pounds or whatever. It's great.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Yep.
and and like you on the show, like you and Jacob, you know,
Mm,
Hawk, like you formed the Bin Binary Brothers. And
mm.
when did like your bond with him start to like form that little group?
No, I still hate him. So I don't know, maybe this year it'll form. No, I mean, he was the very first person that I met on the show, but the very first castmate. I remember so clearly. We were at the school, and I was picked up first from my trailer, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go pick up, Eli, your buddy," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then he came out, and the first thing I thought was, I was like, "Oh my God, it's Kirby Buckets! Hey, dude, nice." Um, and I didn't say that to him. I didn't know. I didn't think to say that. Um, I think that would have been awkward.
Yeah, it
But
probably
yeah,
would have.
so he was the very first person I met, and yeah, I remember when we were filming the cafeteria scene. He was such a fiend for chocolate milk. He loves chocolate milk so much.
Really?
Oh yeah, and there were like little yoo-hoos on all of
Oh God.
the trays, and they were real. So like in between scenes, he was like stealing yoo-hoos from other trays and swapping them out and just drinking them, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on here, man? So that's the first introduction I have of him as Kirby Buckets and a chocolate milk fiend. Um, and the rest is history, man. We're binary brothers. What can I say? He kicks my
Exactly.
ass at Magic. It's great.
Well, him drinking all that chocolate milk ex- explains why he's always so full of energy. He's always like running around.
Dude, dude, he does not stop, man. I don't know. We'll do like late night shoots where we're filming at like 5 in the morning and he's
Yeah,
running around. I'm like, dude, it's freezing cold. I'm tired. What are you doing? But it's the best way to stay warm, I guess.
it
But
is.
yeah, that must be the secret to his undying energy.
Yeah,
Someone's got to
all
find a
that
way to like bottle that up. They'll solve the energy crisis.
exactly.
Seriously.
Yes. And, is is there a fight scene that you like most? Because I know mine is when you knock Hulk through the glass in the skull
Oh
fight.
yeah. Yeah, that's the best answer you could have said. Um, dude, I don't know. I would say maybe the LaRusso house fight.
Oh my God,
Uh,
yes, that was
yeah.
insane.
Dude, that one was so stressful though. It would because they had the one take where it's all just like a oneer. And so everything had to be perfect. And there was like glass breaking. I had to pick up either was it Owen or Nate. I had to pick up one of the characters to like throw into someone else. There was a Christmas tree that people had to like fly into. Dude. And we had like no time to rehearse it because the people that
Really?
train us, yeah, well, the people that train us are the stunt team. And they're like, they have to come up with the fights and rehearse and train everybody for the entire show. And there's a lot of fighting on the show. So they're
Yeah.
like, they're working overtime. We die without them. But yeah, so we just have to like train whenever we can. And they do amazing work, man. Seriously. Like
Wow.
I yeah, they make us look good. So thank you. And they keep us from breaking things. Like
That's
actually
true.
breaking things.
That's true. Yeah.
Dimitri's not as lucky, but that's okay.
Well, I mean, it was his arm that his so-called best friend broke. So
Yeah, doesn't
it
yeah.
was out of his hands.
Out of my hands is broken now, yeah. I'm good now. I'm all good. Kind of.
Exactly. Is there is there a scene that you had like the most fun with, like the most fun doing?
Ooh. I mean, honestly, the thing I look the most fondly back at is the cafeteria scene when we first meet Dimitri.
Yes.
Because it's like, I went there, I had such crazy lines talking about like giving each other hand jobs in the woods, or it was crazy. And the creators of the show, John, Josh, and Hayden, they were there, and they were like, okay, now say this. They were like throwing all these ad libs at me. I was like, okay. One of them was like, oh yeah, we hang out all the time, make out, have consensual relations,
Yes, yeah.
just like really weird Dimitri stuff. And it's just, yeah, it holds a special place in my heart, that consensual relations
Yeah.
phrase.
Hey, it actually worked out good for him because he did wind up getting the hot girl. So
Yeah, yeah. Dude, if you it's funny if you look back at that scene, if you look at like the boys table and the girls table, they
Mhm.
like perfectly all pair up. Like Dimitri goes with Yasmin, and then Sam goes with Miguel, and then
Yeah,
Hawk goes with Moon.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, that was just a really cool foreshadow, I thought.
Oh
Like,
wow.
oh, who would have thought these nerds, they grow up so fast, man. It's great.
And, so who do you think is like the better bad guy for the show, Terry Silver or Kreese?
Dude, I don't know, man. They're
Because
both
they're
really
both pretty
scary.
rotten.
Yeah, dude, they're so scary. I did my one scene with Kreese, where I'm like, oh, I plan to do this. I don't want anyone to hurt me. Also, your tattoo sucks. I did that scene with Marty, and he is such a great actor. He's a really nice guy. But when he puts on the Kreese mode,
Yes.
dude, forget about it. And he was there in between, when the camera was on me, when you didn't see him at all. He stayed there
Oh my
just like
God, are you
staring at me
serious?
the whole time, and I'm supposed to like be this oblivious nerd. I don't realize that I'm about to, you know, get my nose broken. That was a lot of fun, but yeah, it was scary. And then I was kind of proud of being the tallest person on set, and then
No.
Terry Silver came along.
Yeah, yeah.
Thomas, dude, he's tall, man.
He
And the
looks tall. I
ponytail,
haven't seen him in person.
yo, he's tall. And the ponytail's all real. All real.
Oh
That's him,
wow.
man.
Okay.
100%. That silky, glossy, dude. So I don't know. I can't choose. They're both scary. They both like
Yeah.
kill me, I think.
They probably yeah. And, so season set the final season is filming, and
Mm.
when you're about to film something like this, like how do you get into shape, like fighting shape and just shape for the show?
I just pray. I just pray. I don't know. No, I'll do like I'll stretch out. I gotta stay flexible. That's kind of
Yeah,
like the most important thing for the show. Because I seriously think as long as you have flexibility, anyone can like do martial arts. That's like the biggest thing. Because then after that it's just technique. But if you gotta get your body like to be physically capable of throwing those high kicks. And it takes a while. It takes us, I would say, a few weeks to get warmed up. Luckily, like I said, we have an amazing stunt team. They'll
yeah.
train us before we go out. They'll give us a few weeks to like kind of work out. And then yeah, just 10 minutes of stretching every day. That's all you need. That's all it takes. But you gotta stick with it every single day. And
Okay.
then maybe one day you can throw a high kick like me.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
It's from all that work every day,
Mhm.
stretching your limbs, and then
Mhm.
that's how you throw your legs high.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it hurts though. I don't
I'm
know.
sure.
Yeah.
And, so when you're not throwing kicks and filming shows, like what do you like doing during your free time if you have any?
We have a decent amount of free time, I would say. I don't know. I kind of like to, like I said, I like to sew. I've gotten into robotics a little bit. I like,
Mhm.
there's a thing, yeah, Arduinos, for anybody that doesn't know, it's like an Italian microcontroller that you can program to do basically anything. And then there's a bunch of little like modules that you can attach to it. So I got into that. My goal is to make a robot and then sew a teddy bear around it. So it's like an evil, like a Chucky doll almost.
Like a
It can
Chucky
get up
doll.
and run around. I just want to scare people, you know? I want to
Okay,
leave
there you
that.
go.
Yeah, I'm going to make that and then I'm just going to leave it in Ralph's trailer. Let him deal with it. That'll get me fired for sure.
Well, I mean, it's the final season. I don't think they could fire you now.
What are they going to do, man? Come on. Watch, they'll make a spin-off just to torture me on the show. It's like, we want you here, but you're gonna be like in jail for 30 years. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
And your bunk mate would be Crease.
Yeah, my bunk mate is great. Dude, that would be one hell of a spin-off right there. The most unlikely duo,
I know,
just
right?
Kreese and Dimitri. I see it. I see it right now. All
Right,
right,
exactly.
we'll start writing it, man.
There you go. And, are you more of like an outdoors person or like a beach guy?
Ooh, I would say an outdoors person.
Okay.
I'm scared of the ocean, man. Dude, there's like
I don't
90%.
know how to swim, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
scared of the water too.
Yeah, dude, it's just like it goes straight down, and like 90% of all living creatures are down there. We don't even know what's really down there. Anyone that's not scared of it is lying to themselves, man. You're scared, you just don't know it. It's a primal instinct. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. I recently went camping,
Oh,
although we were in a
nice.
Wi-Fi dead zone, and I'm not used to not having my phone
Yeah,
for like 2 weeks.
that
Yeah,
usually happens when you're at a campsite.
dude, my Minecraft world, it was struggling. I had to make a new, I got to make a new iron farm, man. I can't be wasting time. My villagers need me.
Yes,
Anyway,
exactly.
I don't know. I got to get outside more, honestly.
And I hear you have a knife collection too. Like,
Yes.
what
Yeah,
kind
it's
what kind of knives do you have?
honestly, I don't collect a specific kind. I just get whatever I think looks the coolest.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'll go to like antique stores. I had my very first one was this one blade that had Spanish on it, and my girlfriend speaks Spanish. She's from
Oh,
Honduras, so after all those years of having it, she finally translated it for me. I don't remember what it says. It said something. And then it's got like a really cool like eagle at the end of it,
nice.
with kind of like a pearl handle and then like a leather sheath. I just like stuff like that, like really kind of antique, old looking,
Oh, yeah.
cool stuff. Yeah, but I don't have like a special place to display them yet, so they've just been sitting in a drawer. So I have a drawer just full of knives. So I don't know. It's a little weird, but yeah. Sometimes I'll open the drawer. I'll just make sure they're still there. Like, oh, very nice, and I'll put it away.
There
It
you
doesn't
go.
collect dust though.
No,
That's
it
nice.
don't.
Yeah, yeah.
And and what about songs? Like, what kind of music are do you like listening to? Like, what's on your
Ooh.
playlist?
Uh, I'm a huge fan of kind of alternative rock. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like the White Stripes,
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
definitely.
Oh, you know what? I have my phone right here. Let me look at it. Let me see. I got some Childish Gambino. I got
Nice.
Mitski, Conan Gray, just kind of like alternative rock kind of stuff like that. But honestly, as long as it sounds good, I'll download it. I don't have like I'm not a purist,
Yeah, yeah,
not like
exactly.
oh only this genre, you know. I also like a little bit of Eminem. It's kind of
Nice.
yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend can almost completely rap the end of Godzilla. That's
Really?
like I think yeah, that's like the fastest he's ever rapped. It's just like
Yeah.
yeah. And she's almost there. She's training. For
Wow.
what? I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah.
Wow,
It's impressive.
it's very impressive.
Dude, I can't do it. I don't know. I'm not good with words.
Well, what would be your go-to karaoke song if you were singing it?
Tequila, the
Oh
tequila
yeah,
song.
because you only have to say the
Yeah,
one word.
because I can't sing. Just that, you know, I don't know. I want to be able to sing. My dad's a really good singer. He would do a lot of uh, musicals and plays and stuff like
Oh
that. He
wow,
worked on a cruise ship for a while, singing
nice.
and dancing. Yeah, he's very talented. So I don't know. Maybe he'll teach me how to sing a little bit, be able to belt out a little something. But until then, it's tequila. That's the song.
Hey, that song gets everybody going though. Like you only say the one word, and the people know when to say it. So yeah,
You can't go wrong. If you
you
can't sing
really
that, then I mean, you're kind of screwed. I don't know.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's your favorite superhero and villain?
Ooh. My favorite superhero is definitely Iron Man.
Oh,
He's just,
nice, nice.
yeah, like the very first Iron Man movie, it made the entire MCU. And he's just like, he's such a cool character. Um, that's what I'm gonna do with my Arduinos. I'm gonna build an Iron Man suit.
There you
Uh,
go.
that's fun, yeah. And then my favorite super villain, dude, I don't know. I kind of like Taskmaster. He's pretty
Yes.
cool. Does he count as a villain though?
I mean, sort of.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Then I'll say that. Just because
yeah.
like it's a really cool concept of a guy that is just like so physically capable of doing anything. He just has to like memorize it once and he's good. They say like if he wanted to, he could get every gold medal in the Olympics.
No,
Which it makes sense.
it
Um,
does. Yeah.
Dude, right? I don't know. It's really cool. So yeah, I'll say Taskmaster. Boom.
Okay.
Second one is Ultron, because
Yes.
he's a really cool character. And then what's his name that plays him? He did so well. I can't remember his name,
I can't remember his name either.
but you know him. He's great.
My favorite villain was always Venom, but then they kind of made him a
Mm.
superhero now.
Yeah, he's like it's like an anti-hero sort of a. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they making more of
I
Venom
think they
movies?
are. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
remember reading that they were making another film.
yeah. I really loved the first one. It was really great.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Dude, that's scary though. I don't want something inside like controlling me.
I know, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know.
And do you like binge watching anything? Are there any shows that you'll put on from start to finish?
Um oh, what am I binge watching right now? I I watched a lot of South Park. I
Great
just
show.
it's dude, it's a crazy show. I just like from like a writing standpoint, I've started taking writing classes. They're just like so on point with their writing. Their A plot, B plot, act 1, act
Yes.
2. Like it's just like really precise and it won Emmys, man. It's
Yeah,
like
I
an
know.
Emmy award-winning show.
That's crazy.
And they've been on for like how many years? I don't know.
I know.
I also really like The Good Place. Do you know
Hmm.
that one?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like they die, they go to heaven. I don't want to spoil stuff, but it gets really crazy. For anyone that hasn't seen it, go see it. It's insane.
And besides your big hit television series, is
Mhm.
there anything else coming up for you that you want to plug?
Ooh. Yeah, my big hit TV show. No, I got some stuff that I'm writing and I'm working on, so stay tuned. Maybe that'll come about. Maybe I'll make a graphic novel in the future. Nothing specific yet. But yeah, if you want to just follow me on Instagram, just my first and last name, Gianni DeCenzo. I'm there. I post updates. So yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be cool.
And where can fans follow you at?
Yeah, just Instagram, Gianni DiCenzo. I also have TikTok, same name. And yeah, I post there. I post some goofy stuff sometimes. That's the best place to stay up to date. And then yeah, come to the convention in Atlanta in February. That's gonna be fun. I'll see you guys there.
Do you do your special TikTok dances and all that stuff? The
Dude,
the trending dances.
yeah. I cannot dance, man. That's I can do the robot, and I think that's about it. I do a great robot, but nothing that anybody wants to see. I do great transitions, like little. I don't know.
Nice,
Did that for a
nice.
little bit. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. You're really awesome. It was really fun chatting with you and meeting you.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun. I'm gonna have nightmares about that Chucky doll though.
Sorry.
Just staring me down. I can just like see a small reflection, like it's like a Terminator almost. It's scary, man.
See, I got Chucky, but then I kind of balanced it out with Randy Macho Man Savage, the wrestler.
Dude, no, that thing's gonna come to life next, man. Gonna do a smackdown on me. I'm not ready for it.
Oh man, thanks again. Like I said, it was really fun meeting you. And if I ever see you at a Comic Con, I'll definitely come up and say hi.
Yeah, man. I'll see you there. We'll fight it to the death then, or something. I don't know. But
Yeah,
yeah, let's come
we'll
say hi,
play
man.
one of the card games, right?
Dude, I play competitive Magic, man. If you want to
Okay.
go, I'll have my Magic cards on hand. I got a squirrel deck, I got a rat deck, uh, some with walls. They're really stupid, but they're fun.
Hey, I'm totally down. Okay.
Awesome. That sounds good.
All right, buddy. Well, have a great weekend.
Thank you, man. You too. I'll see you.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you
Bye.
both.